I want to be, careful with you about addressing the accident.
It's tough, yeah. Sorry, I'm emotional. It's just tough to have been at the top, and having such a quick fall. I was doing 185 miles an hour. I hit the brake pedal as I usually would at the end of the straightaway, and the brake pedal was all the way to the floor, no brakes. I think it would be different if it would have been my fault. But the fact that something broke outside my control, trust is gone forever. 3 hours later, I started having vision issues, vertigo issues, which unfortunately put a halt to my IndyCar career so far. And I'm not done with racing. I'm not done.
Hey, my man.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is that your friend, Papa?
That's my friend right there, yes. You want to say hi?
No.
Oh. Hello, my kiddos.
Have a good day.
Love you, love. Yeah, I even have my pass. Look at this. Official. We're going to the GM Center. I'm driving the simulator today, and we're going to continue the development of the Formula One car for Cadillac.
When GM called and Simon brought up the opportunity, we were kind of nervous.
The first day on the simulator was rough. A lot of flashes in the eyes, high migraine, motion sickness, nauseous, losing track with memory. So that's how bad it was at first. But over time, things became a bit clearer.
Simon, as they say, has a very talented butt.
I've known Simon for a long time. Indy 500 winner, of course.
That's the Borg Warner. My dog is on the trophy. Actually, I don't like picking it up with my hands, so I gotta pick up my gloves.
He's really special.
He can get in a car and explain to any engineer exactly what that car is doing.
The rear sliding rather than the front picking up.
We don't have a real car. The simulator is the best tool that we have.
It's the closest thing we have to a car.
The tires are bad, the diff is off.
Understeer 1, understeer 0.5 out of 5.
He's got such great vision for what else is going on, not just inside the cockpit.
He is really methodical in terms of different things that he would need to have a faster car.
Gotta make it look good.
He'll tell you if it's, are you crying? Are you okay? Are you laughing?
It was immediately clear that this was like a perfect person with whom to develop a brand new Formula One car and team.
And I'm proud of him.
It's nice to take her out for a spin. Now let's take the real car for a spin.
Today is about aero, so deflection of the wings. If you have more front wing, the front is more powerful, it turns better. Less front wing, you got more rear end. And you have to find the right compromise. I would say 70% of the performance of the car is going to be aero. So if there is a flaw in the aero that I didn't figure out now, it's going to carry on into the season, and that's going to be a problem. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Oats.
Oats. An athlete has to remain an athlete, you know that.
How long's like the first sort of session before the break?
Simon doesn't take breaks. He goes all day.
No. 2 hours is really max.
Yeah.
Because you got to stay fresh the rest of the day. Go ahead, get changed.
Thank you. So he'll get strapped in. We'll do a comms check.
You all set?
Yep.
All right, cool.
And then he'll go out for his wake up baseline.
Yep. Good morning.
All right, good morning. Oh man, I don't even know where to start. My role is about getting the right tests and the right pieces of the puzzle all into the dill at the right time. We'll start with brake balance, which should be 54.0.
They'll run through that as like a baseline, and we'll start the aero test block.
I think something is not right. It's the rear tires, I think.
Okay, understood. We're looking at data.
It's very easy to get lost on the simulator because there's so many parameters that come into play. One little syntax, a dot that's not in the right place, it throws everything out.
He said there's hundreds of lines. There's 106,000 lines.
There's so many facets to a race car driver's job. A lot of people think it's just braking, turning, going fast. But a lot of it is explaining what you feel to make the car better.
The throttle map doesn't change, does it? It seems very insensitive.
So it should be replicating the previous throttle map if there's a code change, so we're looking into that right now.
Basically, my 100% throttle right now is at 60%.
Understood. The most important part of the sport, perhaps, is not about trying to make everything go perfectly all the time. Take a moment here, because this is really not okay.
Nope.
It's about fixing things really, really fast.
Does this type of thing sort of happen often to start out?
It happens because we are developing at such a rapid pace.
There's so much data coming in, and there's so much input from a lot of different groups.
So it could be something literally as simple as like an unclosed for loop.
Yes.
Do you understand what all those variables are?
All of these? No.
Help yourself to snacks if you want.
If you eat any, you have to stay for the entire day.
This is all just the actual simulator software.
Jeremy's team gives you the executable file.
He transfers over the JSON file and we make sure it all loads up. The person sitting in this chair is just make sure that everything out there is running smoothly.
We have to reset CAN data, I think.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, Simon. So sometimes we'll have an issue with the actual wheel, so we have to basically restart the connection.
These are just servers for the projectors running on the simulator screen. Is dill and simulator interchangeable?
Driver in the loop is the deal, but yes, it's a simulator.
To call this thing a complicated machine is an understatement. Every conceivable piece of the car is being modeled in the background, not to mention you have this full motion platform with a surround screen and, you know, a cockpit that closely replicates the real car.
So do people just say dill here? No one ever says simulator.
No, not
Don't you think
really.
simulator sounds cooler?
Yeah.
How does that rank up to the GM simulator?
This is more like a 60% experience. The GM simulator is 95% there, so it's quite a big gap. It was okay. The afternoon was a different type of day, kind of just making sure it's all functioning well, and it was.
Will the drivers be in the sim? Will they get a chance to come in the sim?
I think so. I hope so. I think it'd be great. I'd love to be involved with them at some point, trying to help as much as I can. I look forward to it.
What do you got going on the rest of the day?
Acupuncture, trying to treat the migraines, and still going on with that. And after that, time with the kids. See you guys!
Race car drivers are a rare, interesting breed. They have to be somewhat selfish to be able to do what they do. By the time I turned on the television, he was getting out of the car. Sorry. And he blew me a kiss. And I knew he was okay, like he was walking on his own. I just knew he wasn't him.
I felt like Superman before, I really did. I felt like nothing could ever stop me. I always felt like if I was put in the right situation with a race car, nobody could ever beat me. And then when that all goes away, you feel very useless, very lost, you know.
Where do you think you would be without the development program right now?
I mean, GM, honestly, I'd be loyal to GM till the end of my life. It's been a long road to recovery. And without the simulator, I'll definitely not be as good as I am now. So I'm not giving up on my career. I just want to say this. I'm not retired by any means, but it does close the loop for me. I know that my specialty has always been about technical side of things, the technology, understanding it, management in a way, making sure that I extract the most out of people around me, and working toward a goal. And this F1 car, this is pretty special, man. I mean, if you think about it, when was the last Formula One team that started from scratch? It's the first time in my career that from the drawing to the CFD, to the simulator, to the actual driving of it on the simulator, to meeting the aero people, the tire people, every engineer's involved, being part of all this and seeing it grow, and having the chance to work on every single details of the race car, to make it the best we can make it. Yeah. I can only say thank you.
So the big deal today, Checo is coming in for the first time to test out the simulator.
I'm nervous. I just need to gauge where we're at, and he's really the best reference we can have.
Is there more pressure on today?
Yes.
How do you feel?
Just another day, man. Goal is to get the job done, right?
But treating it as a normal DIL session. Just another day at the office.
Checo, how are you? Nice to meet you. Yeah. Welcome on board.
Thank you.
I just want to see if we've done a good job up to this point. Yeah.
I feel like we're making good progress on the simulator. It's hard to tell until you get the actual production of the car in real life.
We've got Pietro Fittipaldi in as well, who's got extensive testing experience in real Formula One cars of the current generation. But again, for Sergio, who's going to drive the car next year, ultimately, he and Valtteri are the, two most important customers of the deal, if you will.
Ready for you?
Yeah.
All right. You want to do the...
Checo, how do you feel jumping in the sim for the first time?
Excited and looking forward to see what I find out.
You can do shape 5, which is more forward.
The first time anyone gets in a simulator, particularly with the new rules in 2026, there's a lot of familiarization with the platforms. It gives an opportunity for the race engineers and the driver to develop a relationship.
It's game over. Like, I'm just a passenger. Okay.
He's not throwing the steering wheel onto the ground. So for that reason, I think it's quite positive. It's always going to be a challenge, to transfer from simulator to real life. How do we make that gap as small as possible?
I think the conversations between him and Simon and Pietro were amongst the most fruitful of the day.
Accidents are serious. It's part of the sport. And to see someone as talented as him use our tool set to recover, it means the world to me to see that.
See you later. Thank you.
We're in Silverstone in the UK. Look at that. This is the first time I've seen it. I'm so amazed. Can we measure the true scale of this operation?
Every nut, bolt, O-ring, everything comes in here.
To help us answer the question of how do you actually build a Formula One car?